Bishop Harvey, a native of Trinidad and Tobago, was appointed in 2017 by Pope Francis and has since led the diocese through a period marked by both spiritual growth and significant challenges. Although he is still awaiting a formal response from the Vatican regarding his departure, July 31st was his last in office. During a special interview last evening at Norton's Hall in St. George, Bishop Harvey reflected on the moment and shared his feelings as he prepared to demit office.
So how do I feel at this moment? I feel grateful, even as I was watching the video. Grateful to God, grateful to Grenada, grateful to some specific people in Grenada, grateful to my past, that there are people who have shaped my life, beginning with my family.
During the interview, Bishop Harvey also spoke about his contributions over the past 9 years, which include encouraging deeper faith and community engagement. However, he acknowledged there were challenges.
The church's role is evolving. So to that extent, I can say it has evolved somewhat. However, we face some real challenges. The first challenge is Grenada claims to be a Christian country. And I make no apologies for saying it. I don't believe that Grenada is a Christian country as yet.
One of the drawbacks he shared was not being informed about certain matters. Over time, he said, he has come to understand that Christianity and the priesthood are not about being loved or getting everything right, but about doing the will of the Lord wherever one is placed. Bishop Harvey also outlined the core principles that guided his leadership throughout his tenure, emphasizing the listening ear.
Well, what I said when I came was, look, listen. And listen has become a very important word, not only for me, but for the whole Catholic Church. We have to learn to listen. And I'm very happy about some of the ways in which I have learned to listen. I think I listen a lot better now than I was listening some time ago. Now, I had one principle which didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. And that is always to leave space for people to grow. If you're a leader, you have to leave space for people to grow. And you have to be able to identify how they are growing. And that applies to your clergy, and it also applies to some of the young people whom you have to deal with.
As he prepares to demit office, Bishop Harvey expressed optimism about the future of the church, underscoring the need for Catholic education and the work that needs to be put into it.
I thought I had hinted that I'm not a man looking for legacies, right? I leave that for God and Grenada to judge. One day, who knows? That's what last year's Jubilee was about. We never lose hope. And one of the things that I can say I demit office with is I have tremendous hope for the church in Grenada.
Christina John, GBN News.